When people ask how to look more put together, they usually expect me to recommend like a certain brand or tell them to buy a capsule wardrobe or spend more money, which I can and I do. But honestly, I think looking put together starts long before getting dressed. Today, I want to walk you through the exact 5 questions that I ask before I buy almost anything. And they've completely changed the way I shop, get dressed, and build my wardrobe. Hey there, if you're new here, my name is Nancy Glow, and one of the things we discuss is how to use fashion as a tool to live more intentionally. So if you're trying to build a wardrobe that actually works for your life, instead of constantly wondering why you have a closet full of clothes and nothing to wear, you're in the right place. Now, let's get into it. One of the biggest mistakes most of us as women do when we shop is very simple. We ask one question: do I like it? And that's where it stops. We've all done it. You're walking through Zara, H&M, Nordstrom, or you're scrolling online. You see something beautiful and immediately you think, ooh, that's cute, right? You buy it, and a few months later, it's still hanging in your closet with a tag on it. Not because it's ugly, not because it doesn't fit, but because it was never really meant for your wardrobe. Looking put together isn't about having better taste. It's about making better decisions. And that's exactly why I created the dress framework. Every piece I buy has to answer 5 questions before it earns a place in my closet. Starting with D for day to day. Does it fit my lifestyle? This is always my first question. Not where can I wear this someday, but where will I actually wear this? Social media has convinced us to shop for our fantasy life instead of our real life. If you're a working professional, a mom, someone who goes to church every Sunday, works from home, creates content, travel, your wardrobe should support that life. Because the most beautiful outfit in the world isn't useful if it never leaves your closet. I don't want a wardrobe that looks impressive. I want one that works. And I want that for you too. R is for repeatability. This one completely changed the way I shop because I simply ask myself, will I actually wear this over and over again? Because I don't want to spend money on clothes that only works once. And I know that there are certain situations where it's like, okay, you can only wear it once. That's not what I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the majority of your clothes in your closet when it comes to building your wardrobe. Especially if you're Nigerian like me, I'm sure people have weddings, events where you have to wear things that we call ashwabi and things of this sort. I'm not referring to that. Those are one-offs. I'm talking about purchases that you make for like your day-to-day. When I buy something now, I'm already thinking about the second outfit, the third outfit, the fourth outfit. Can I wear it casually? Can I dress it up? Can I wear it next season? E stands for endurance. Fashion moves fast. Every week there's a new trend, but trends aren't the same thing as personal style. So I always ask myself, will I still love this 6 months from now? A year from now? And that doesn't mean I never participate in trends. It just means that trends don't build my wardrobe. Pieces with endurance do. Those are the items that I reach for over and over again. Those are the pieces that make getting dressed easier. The S is for styling. And this might be my favorite question because before I buy something, I mentally style it. What shoes would I wear? What bag? What other pieces in my closet would go with this? What jewelry? What jacket? Can I create at least 3 outfits with this using pieces that I already own? If I can't, I usually don't buy it. At least this me doesn't. Me back then, I was very much an impulse buyer, but I have learned and grown over the years. Because style isn't just buying beautiful clothes. It's knowing how to make those clothes work together. That's where real style begins. Finally, we get to the S in spend. This is the last question I've asked myself because by this point, the item has already passed every other test. It fits my lifestyle, I'll wear it repeatedly, it has staying power, and I can style it with whatever I own. Now I ask, is it worth spending my money on? I want my purchases to be intentional. I don't want to spend money simply because something is on sale or everyone else is buying it. I want every dollar I spend to move my wardrobe forward. And sometimes the most stylish decision isn't buying the piece. It starts with the decisions you make before something ever enters your closet. Every piece should support the life that I'm actually living. And that's really what style is. Not following every trend, not dressing like someone else. It's making intentional decisions until your wardrobe reflects the woman you already are. And if you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. If you like these videos, please be sure to click that like button. That's the only way I know that you like these. And if I know that you like these, I will continue to make more. And if you have a friend that's always saying, oh, I have nothing to wear, girl, send her this video because I think it'll completely change the way she shops. And she should also go ahead and click that subscribe button too. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Until the next video.